Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Out of bounds. Boston will have it. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And there's the drive. And finished off by Tatum.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drives because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. These guys are load offensively to deal with.
First team foul.
And Milwaukee has possession. 4-point game. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Now here's White, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
Pass to Horford. He can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Pass to Brown. And stolen by Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Allen with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Brown can't hit.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Horford. Rejected by Lopez.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Smart. To the middle. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Tatum, good.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
46 seconds left in the first quarter here. Up top, Ibaka. Pass to Ingles. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And the Bucks miss again. Boston trailing. Williams in the post. Kick out to Brown. This one for 3. Oh, and that miss makes him 0 for 4. Not a great start. Now Ingles. 3-pointer. And here's Connaughton for 3. That shot missing. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bucks on top, up 8. Let's take a quick break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Left side, Williams. The baseline, Jay. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee in the lead. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
And then Portis with the dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Brogdon. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
B.A., I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Nice handles by Middleton. Actually, really impressive handle. Put on the show with that dribbling exhibition.
Tatum from long range. Rebound by Middleton.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Holiday from long range. Rebound Boston.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the second time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Buries it down low. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 1:31 left in the second period. And Holiday, here we go. Pass to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Antetokounmpo for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Back to White. Smart for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
2 shots.
That one's no good.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Griffin's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Rebound, Boston. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Outside, Hill. Shoots over Tatum. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Milwaukee. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lopez. For 3, Allen. No good that time. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Brown. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Brown's gotten his first basket of the night.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
For 3, Allen. Offensive rebound, Bucks. And that one, good. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's White. The rebound by the Bucks.
You know, and where the Bucks seem to dominate every year is on the glass, particularly at the defensive end. #1 in the league the last 4 seasons.
Outside Tatum. From deep. And he can't get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open, Drew will get it to you.
A grid, I guess, for the Bucks. Hey, you can't teach size.
And they're good fundamentally as well, B.A. I mean, they block out, they fight to maintain position. If you're going to beat them, they probably won't beat with second chance points.
And it's all from 3-point range. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is where you have to stay calm and execute.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
And the Bucks call time here. So both teams changing it up here. Connaughton outside. Pass to Portis. Allen with it. To the paint. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Portis has got his third bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Here's Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Paul?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
A chance here to catch up with Al.